Hello, boxing fans around the world. Thank you for joining me once again on Talk and Fight for another episode of Boxing News Headlines, courtesy of our friends across the pond at boxing247.com. We're going to start you off with a little story out of Florida, where this past weekend we saw that there was a fight down in Delray Beach. Where sorry, I've lost my notes here. Here it is. Sorry about that, sports fans. Lawrence Newton went up toe-to-toe against Mario Hernandez. Lawrence Big Time Newton conquered the vacant North American Boxing Association, that's the NABA, bantamweight title by defeating Mario Hernandez by unanimous decision back on Saturday night at the Tennis Center in Delray Beach, Florida. The 25-year-old American fought for 10 rounds in a tough fight and earned scorecards of 96-94, 96-94, and 98-90. Newton is a Florida native and was a local, which was an extra motivation in this fight, he said. He was able to defeat Hernandez, who put up a fight. However, the American improved as the rounds went by and was able to get the decision in a very important victory for his career. Newton remained undefeated in 15 fights, of which he has won 7 by knockout, while they defeated Hernandez, now has a record of 10 wins, 3 losses, 1 draw, and 3 knockouts. Elsewhere, we see that has been a new signing by Fighter Locker. Fighter Locker signs Kansas City lightweight prospect Marcel Davidson. Kansas City lightweight Marcel Davidson has joined his younger brother, undefeated welterweight Marcus Davidson, who's 2-0. With 2 knockouts, in Ryan Roach's Fighter Locker stable, having recently signed an exclusive managerial contract. The 24-year-old Marcel was a decorated amateur boxer, capturing the ringside World Championships twice, in addition to winning a gold medal at the 2019 National Golden Gloves Tournament. The 6'3" southpaw also won a silver medal at the 2017 National Golden Gloves, as well as a bronze the following year at the Gloves. He also competed at the Olympic trials. Congratulations to him and the boys down in Kansas City. Fightzone heads to Scotland on February 18th with David Jameson headlining. On Friday, the 18th of February, Fightzone cameras will come to Scotland for the first time in 2022. David Jameson will be the main event action, contesting his first title as a professional. The 7-1 cruiserweight is ready to put up a devastating performance. Commonwealth featherweight champion Nathaniel Collins, who's 9-0, super welterweight Michael McGurk, who's 12-0, and middleweight Kieran Smith, 16-1, will also feature on the card. Elsewhere, we see that, let's have a quick look here. MTK Global has made some signings. They have signed Lee Milburn, Luke Caffrey, and Taylor Finch to their stable. MTK Global is delighted to announce the signings of Lee Milburn, Luke Caffrey, and Taylor Finch ahead of their plans to turn professional. The exciting trio will see their careers guided under the tutelage of MTK Manchester's Johnny Roy, having all had success during their term in the amateur ranks. Milburn's accolades include becoming a 3-time national champion and representing England. Caffrey won 44 out of his 52 amateur contests, claiming 6 regional championships in the process. Finch is looking to continue the promising start he made as an amateur as well, as he follows in the footsteps of his father, Alvin Finch. Each boxer looks set to take the paid ranks by storm in their respective careers, and they're all excited for the future alongside MTK Global. And finally, let's have a quick look at what Gary Russell Jr. and Mark Magsayo had to say before their fight coming up on the 22nd of January. WBC featherweight world champion Gary Russell Jr. and top contender and WBC mandatory challenger Mark Magsayo previewed their world title showdown during a virtual press conference held yesterday before they headline action live on Showtime on January 22nd. That will be held at the Borgata Hotel, Casino, and Spa in Atlantic City in New Jersey in the States of America. Let's have a quick look down here to Gary Russell Jr. If you want to go for more detail, please go to boxing247.com. They have the full story, but I'll just give you the highlights. Gary Russell Jr. says, I use everything going on with me outside of the ring as fuel. It's been very difficult dealing with the passing of my brother and my dad's health issues. I tell people all the time that life is like boxing. You have to keep your chin down, your hands up. I'm grateful that I'm mentally strong when it comes to stuff like this. This is what champions do. We overcome adversity. For his part, Mark Magsayo says, I don't think Gary has faced anyone he became champion that has the skills that I have. I'm going to go in there and show him something he's never seen before, and we'll see how he reacts. I learned a lot from the J-Hop fight. That gave me a lesson on how to adjust in the middle of a fight. It's going to help me against Russell. I respect Gary Russell Jr. He's a great champion, but I'm winning this fight on January 22nd. I want to prove to the people everywhere that I'm the best featherweight in the world. Well, there you have it, boxing fans. Thank you for joining me once again on Boxing News today here on Talkin' Fight. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to let you know when I'm coming up next. And we'll see you later this afternoon at 4 p.m. with On Knuckle Up.